I can make a weaving out of many different materials. I can make a weaving out of a frame, out of a branch, out of cardboard. I'll take my ruler and I'm going to make a mark at the 1/2 inch. Make a line across. Now I have flipped my ruler around, and on the centimeters I'm going to take every 1/2 centimeter and make a mark on both ends. Our initial lines are beneficial because they are our boundary. We do not cut past that boundary. When we cut with our scissors, we'll just cut up to there. To warp the loom, we are going to turn it around and take our string and find our first notch. Take our masking tape, secure it, and put our name on it. Now, when we flip it around, we're going to go all the way down, and we're going to go around. Okay, we're going to go around the first notch, and we're going to go to this one and around until we cover our loom with the warp. Here we have created our warp. I tried my very best to make it nice and tight, that way when I am weaving, the weaving doesn't cave in like this. This happens when it's a little bit loose. In our weaving, there are 2 optional tools that we may use, and one of them is the batten. If you would like to use this, we go, just like if we were going to weave, we go over, under, over, under. The next thing that we're going to be using is the needle and a yarn. Here's what a real needle looks like. It's so tiny. And the needle has an eye where we thread the fiber or the thread through. And this is what makes all of our clothing. But we get to use a bigger one, and it is a lot safer than a real one. And it also has an eye, and we're going to take our yarn and we're going to put it through the eye. Okay? So we have it through the eye, and now we're going to make the letter U. Bring it across and over. When we unravel our yarn, we want it to be as long as our hand, from our hand all the way to our elbow, not any longer, because if we have a longer one, there might be knots. We don't want that. Have you ever seen a crab? We're going to pretend like we're crabs, and we're going to use our pincher fingers to help us with our weaving today. And we'll take this side of our fingers, and we're going to push the thread through the eye, and we'll take this side, this hand, to help us pull it through. And when we have it just like this, and we'll make the letter U, then we'll cross it over. Did you see what I did there? I'm going to do that again. I'm going to take both of my pincher fingers and I'm going to they're going to cross over just like this, okay? They're making an X, and then this one is going to go under, okay? Under. Perfect. Now we're going to do this. And can we try that one more time? Okay. So first we have it in a straight line, okay? And then they're going to cross over, make an X, and this little guy is going to go under, and then I can pull. And there's our knot. Left to right is the weft. And remember also, that's the skin of our weaving. So we're going to start from left to right, and it makes it a lot easier because I have my batten already on there. So I just have to pull my needle through it. And then we'll leave a few fingers here of thread. Okay, now here's where it gets a little bit tricky. Okay, when we go back in, we're going to do the opposite. Okay, so now we're going to go over, under, over, under. Okay, the first one was easy because that one was up at the top. Perfect. Okay, remember there was two tools that we did not have to use, and that's what this is for, to get it all nice and neat up at the top. You could use your fingers as well if you don't have that tool. Okay. And then we continue to do that. Once it's this short, then we're in need of a new piece of yarn. And we want to prevent from using the same color that we've used before. So I'll cut it there. And then remember, we want to have yarn that is not too long. Okay, so now we do it the same way. Okay, so we create the X, go under, create the X, go under, and pull. Let's do that again. We'll go make an X, go under, and we have an X, and pull. Okay, and then you'll take your scissors, cut that off, and we also have to do that with our needle. Okay, so use our pincher fingers, go around and under, and pull. And now we're ready. Okay, so if you look at my thread, I am going to go under, over. It's the opposite of what I did the last time.
Okay, now I wanted to show you what happens if I don't do the right thing, okay? I'm supposed to go under here, okay? But if I don't, then this happens. It becomes undone. Okay, if I accidentally don't do the opposite, it'll come undone. So that's how you'll know if you're doing it correctly or incorrectly. If your string is too long, it could get tangled and then we'll get frustrated. So just keep your string short. Even if you have to do more knots, you'll be happy that you did it short.